Hey, Healthy Homestead friends, it's Mike. It's Tuesday, the 20th of December, 2022. I should always prepare before that, but I never do. I believe I'm in 18 weeks now of using the LifeVantage products, activation products. I started before I get into that, I've been using the trisynergizers, the NRF2, the NRF1, the NAD. If you're not familiar with those, NRF2 is the pill that activates your DNA to produce more antioxidants, antifibrotics, anti-inflammation in your body naturally. NRF1 deals mostly with rebuilding the mitochondria cells. That's the energy that you use from your food and the air that we breathe. And then the NAD is the sirtuin levels, which is important to raising mood and anxiety and stress levels, things like that, and helping with that. NAD is something that I've been using that with the other ones as well. But anyhow, so probiotics, some of the prebiotics, which is a powder, and then the daily wellness, which is a powder, and the omega-3s for cardiovascular. And then last but not least is the liquid activation collagen. And that, however, I've been using every day in the mornings on an empty stomach since the 8th of December. So it's now the 20th, so I've been on it for 12 days. And I've been doing a lot of videos about gut health here lately because if you kind of notice a trend with some of the videos I do, that means that's what I'm really kind of searching for and looking for and trying to educate myself on more. And I mean, everybody has always said that 80% of your gut health determines on how you feel and how your overall health is through your gut, and that's very true. And honestly, 80% may be a little bit low. From what I'm seeing, I mean, but it very well does play a huge role in issues that you have. I mean, I for one have had irritable bowel syndrome ever since I was a really young child, and thinking back, I was also treated and because I had quite a few allergies back then. And had the marks on my arms. They put the little colored dyes next to it that indicated what source of food it was from or whatever. And if it welled up or whatever on you, it would let you know if you were allergic to it. And I was allergic to quite a few things. And I had huge amounts of problems with my sinuses. I was hit in the face with a baseball. Right in the nose when I was about 5. So I've always had huge sinus issues. And, looking more into what I've been dealing with in the past year, non-steroidal drugs can be a big culprit to people that have any sort of digestive issue. Because it just gets in there and it just tears stuff up. It causes oxidative stress on your intestines, and therefore then free radical cells then damage your intestines, leading to IBS, IBD, celiac disease, Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, diverticulitis. See, what am I forgetting? There's gastritis as well, which is inflammation. But all of these things are huge contributing factors to other parts of your body too. Like with me, and the high anxiety and stress is something that has really been an issue for me as well. So, but using the collagen for 12 days, I mean, and most people have the misconception that collagen is just for the skin. And I thought that too, the first time that I was proposed to use this product, that I thought it was just for the skin, but it's not. I mean, it works from the inside out. It helps to repair damaged parts of your body, especially in your intestines. I mean, if you do have IBS like myself, it can actually repair and heal it just by taking it. So collagen is huge when it comes to that. This specific collagen that I'm using is the LifeVantage Collagen. It's an activation, which means that you drink just a little bottle of it each day, and it helps your body to be able to naturally increase its production of collagen in itself. So just in the 12 days I've been using it regularly every day and being consistent, I'm noticing a little bit of a difference. I can tell that my side effects from the high anxiety and stress, or the IBS, by eating foods like the dairy. I didn't realize I had such a high sensitivity or allergy to it, but it's been causing a lot of problems for me for a long time. Even though, I'm a huge milk drinker. I love milk, especially the raw milk now that we have that, but I have to really watch it because it can increase the amount of issues that I have that goes on up here in my anxiety and stress. And it can make me feel really, really lousy. And that's all due to because of the damage that's been done down in my intestines, causing the IBS. And IBS can lead to allergies and sensitivities because of what they call mucosal inflammation, or a lot of people know that as leaky gut syndrome. And I've described a little bit in the past, but I can explain it again real quick, that basically it's your intestines have like a meshed wall, allowing food and stuff to come through. And as you digest the food, and it becomes really small particles, and small particles are then can be excreted through the digestive tract, and then it gets into your bloodstream. So if this mesh, or this wall, protective wall, or lining of your digestion is compromised, and you get gaps in it, like that, then larger food particles and stuff can get in there, and that's what causes sensitivities and allergies like we see. And that also applies to people that have arthritis. A lot of times it derives from the digestive system, and then gets into our bloodstream, and then causes joint discomfort, joint pain, things to freeze up, lock up on us, things like that. That's kind of what I seen a little bit back in April or May, when I was consuming milk and didn't know that I had a high allergy point value to that. I was having a lot of swelling around my ankles to the point to where I couldn't even walk. So I can tell though, because you have to be your own doctor, and I encourage you to really just doctor yourself when it comes to learning yourself, understanding why things do the things that they do to your body. I'm not by any means telling you to dismiss what your doctor says. All I'm saying is that you are your best first line of defense when it comes to protecting yourself. Because I know in my situation, going to the several doctors that I did, if I had waited on them to give me an idea of what was going on, if they had any clue, I would be in much more miserable state of physical and mental state today if I had waited on their answers. And I'm glad that I am one of those that don't wait around and wait around for answers. You got to be careful. You got to do your due diligence. I mean, you want to make sure, if you're taking prescription drugs, obviously you don't want to be mixing prescription drugs together like that. Even when it comes to supplements, I would still be a little bit wary or leery about that too. So you got to be mindful about that. I don't personally, per se, have an issue with Googling or YouTubing things. Googling is a very helpful tool as long as you use it appropriately. Excuse me. If you're using Google, though, in a wrong way, it can be very damaging to you. And And what I mean by that is if you're struggling with anxiety and stress, which if you have digestive issues, you may very well be having that problem, then Googling, if you're not careful, can really kind of steer you in the wrong direction very quickly. So you got to be mindful, and you have to be, you kind of gotta sift through the weeds a little bit to make sure that you're finding the right answers and you're not falling prey to some of the things that Google will do. And for example, I guess if you're having chest pains, but you just got over having some issues with a respiratory infection, most likely your chest pain is going to be caused by that. So if you start down that road of, well, my chest really hurts, I'm having trouble with labor breathing or shortness of breath going on, which obviously are all things from a respiratory infection. But if you type that into Google, well, guess what you're going to find? You're going to find stuff about heart-related issues, like heart disease or even a heart attack, possible stroke. They're going to lead you down a path that's really not going to be good for you mentally, and it's really going to upset you in that way. So I just be careful about that. So, but just like I said, do your due diligence, like I've been doing. I'm more than willing to talk to you if you want to give me a call, and I'll discuss it with you, and maybe help you to get on the right track with whether it's a food-related issue, or you could find some better alternatives, or the LifeVantage route, and figuring out what we could do as far as get down a better, healthier road for you as far as activation is concerned. So I'm here for you. Don't do it alone. You got people out there that would be more than willing to help you. And if you just need some answers on some things and you just can't seem to figure it out, then give me a call and I'll certainly talk to you about it. So that concludes this video for this week, and I hope you enjoyed it, and maybe I'll see you next week. So here's to a healthier day and a healthier life. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.